When people hear that I work from home full-time, they usually picture freedom. No traffic, no dress code, wake up when you want, the dream, right? And yes, there is freedom. But what people don't see is the other side of remote work. The pressure, the isolation, the blurred boundaries, and the constant battle to stay focused when your couch is 5 steps away. Whether you're a freelancer like me or working a corporate job from your kitchen table, here's the real truth about working from home and how to make it actually work for you. The truth is, you don't escape the 9 to 5, you rebuild it. When I first started working from home, I thought I was escaping the rigidity of the 9 to 5 life. But guess what? You need structure. When there's no one telling you when to clock in, clock out, or take a break, you either A, overwork because you never leave the office, or B, drift aimlessly because there's no pressure to start. Now, I create fake structure, time blocks, morning routines, shutdown rituals. I'm not mimicking the 9 to 5 to conform. I'm doing it to protect my energy. It's so necessary. Next, it's important to note that freedom without focus is a total trap. Working from home gives you flexibility, but flexibility without focus is dangerous. You can scroll social media all day and call it ideation or research. You can procrastinate by cleaning your room or tweaking your desk setup. You can snack every 30 minutes like it's a creative ritual. I've been there, and the truth is, discipline is what gives freedom its value. You earn your chill time when you've handled what matters, and when you know how to shut distractions off, you get more done in less time, which means real freedom. The next thing to note is you have to protect your mental health more than ever. One thing I didn't expect when I switched to full-time remote work was the mental fog. No colleagues, no quick chats in the hallway, no lunch runs to McDonald's or post-meeting jokes. Just you, your thoughts, and your list of things to do. Let me not lie, that solitude can be very empowering, but also super lonely. It can make small setbacks feel even heavier, and it can make wins feel invisible. That's why I make space for walks in my day. For check-ins with friends, for play, whether it's gaming, music, or just being present with my family. Because when you live where you work, you have to be twice as intentional about protecting your mental space. Next, you need a hard stop. This one's huge. When you work from home, there's no leaving the office. There's no commute to switch your brain off. So the temptation is to just keep going and going and going. But the longer you do that, the more your home becomes a stress zone. You start resenting your own space. That's why I create a fake commute. And that's a walk at the end of the day, or even just changing clothes or switching off the lights in the workspace, switching off my computer. It signals that the day is done. Even as a freelancer, I need my boundaries. Otherwise, my house stops feeling like a home. Another thing I realized is that working from home requires identity shifts. This one surprised me the most. When I left my full-time job, I thought I was just changing my environment. But I had to rebuild my sense of purpose. In a traditional job, your value is reflected back to you through performance reviews, check-ins with supervisors, even just through existing in that office space and going through the office dynamics. At home, especially in freelance, you become your own feedback loop. So that means you define your own success. You learn to celebrate your own wins. Only you realize no one's coming to clap for you. No boss is going to come and pat you on the back for doing something well. And that's tough, but it's also incredibly freeing because when you start owning that identity, you don't need permission to grow. Despite all the tough things I've mentioned, working from home is a gift, but it's also a responsibility. You get to reclaim your time, but you also have to manage your time. You get to choose your pace, but you also have to protect your peace. You get to blend work and life, but you also have to know when to separate them. And whether you're in corporate, freelance, or somewhere in between, the goal isn't just to work from home. The goal is to work well and efficiently from wherever you are. If you're working remotely, freelance or not, drop a comment and share what's helped you stay grounded. And if this hits home, subscribe. I share honest thoughts on freelancing, music, voiceover, and building a career that works with your life, not against it. Peace.